Hello. Welcome to Tuesday stream. It's Tuesday. I'm just gonna reset that because I think that's a bit blurry. I still don't know what's going on with that.
Wow.
Kiki! Kiki! How is everyone? I've mixed things up a little bit in the sense of I've so fancy looking. How am I fancy looking? I just don't have my hat. Don't you flirt with me, Kiki? Don't you flirt with me? Anyway, I changed up the USB slot that I was using my capture card in. I got a feeling maybe it was because I was using the case one rather than the actual motherboard, so maybe it just runs better if it's directly into the PC. So yeah, we're just gonna try that. Hopefully it won't like kick out every now and then, you know. But yeah, I don't know, you look good. God damn it, Kiki, we can have words. You look good. Better, you beast. Oh, stop it with all the flattery. Oh, I can't take all the flattery, you know. It just doesn't work. No. Right, let's jump into this. Right. So, doing good. Was tweet seeing. Ooh, tweet seeing fun time. Right. So I've changed my webcam a little bit so that it looks like I'm facing that way, which is correct because that's where my monitor is. But I don't know if that's going to look weird where I'm looking away from the game. I think I'm going to put it back to what it was because I don't know. It's making me feel weird. Beam like that. Spyro. Yeah. I finished the first one. I got in the middle of the second one, and then that was not long after I stopped playing my PlayStation 4. Because if you look, I've also got the original Persona 5 downloaded and installed as well. I also got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it has an update like every time I come on there, and it's always 25 gig. It's a fucking joke. Considering I never play it, it's crazy. Right, so I need to also flip that one. Flip horizontal. So when I do big, I'm still facing this way. So yeah, cool. We good. Right, you're like talking sexy guys right now. What? You been drinking, Kiki? All them games. Oh, I have all those games, but I mean I've got Spyro on PC. I've had 2 people now mention Bloodborne. I've got God of War that I want to do. Spider-Man I want to do, but I need to get the DLC for that. Right. So it's all synced up and everything as well, so I don't need to mess with anything. I'm just gonna try to do my game now. So we left off yesterday getting to the safe house with Bill and Ellie. And obviously, as Ellie does, she hit him and nearly broke his goddamn shooting arm. But yeah. Alright, let's put down that. Alright, so we're all good there, I believe. Yeah. I'm not drinking any sake tonight. Because I got a bad feeling if I drink too much of that, it's going to give me heartburn or something. It is very citrusy. I still love it, but maybe it's just like a bit too citrusy to drink it all in one night. I think I had a quarter of the bowl though. You know. So I fell asleep yesterday and I missed a lot. I mean, is it really a lot though? What, we done...
Whatever supplies you may want or need, I suggest you grab them.
Yeah. I suppose you could kind of class it. I'm going to put my glasses on. I was just sat here for a minute. I was like, am I missing something? I'm like, my glasses. Especially considering that, like, I'm not going to lie, and I don't know if it's just me being ignorant, But playing the PlayStation 4 on my monitor looks so much cleaner than what it does on my 50-inch TV. And I'm like, that doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, Bill's. Yeah, we just met up with Bill and we ran to his safe house. You know, so the bit that we were doing the other day where we made Neff have to delay going to the bathroom. It's because you're closer. You don't know how close I sit to my 50-inch TV. It isn't this close in that respect, but yeah. Right. Come on, Papa Joel. We did take down a lot, and I say a lot, of land dolphins. I was checking out Japan Center. It seems there's also a Suntory coffee. Suntory is the one that I've got the Pappy Pad. I've got the Suntory gift set on my wish list on Amazon. I don't know if I'd even drink it, but like, it seems like something that I kind of want. It's like £85 though, but it's like Suntory whiskey, vodka, and gin, all in one set. But it looks like really good, and I think they're like a really big brand, or a famous brand, should I say? Yeah, Suntory Japanese whiskey. Ah, well, they also do gin and vodka, so I still haven't had gin properly though. I'm hungry. I just had.
Good.
So I class it as chicken burgers, but basically, I got southern fried chicken fillets. That's got like the southern fried coating. And what I do is I get some bagels. I toast the bagels, and I put 2 cheese slices on each, one on the bottom, one on the top, and then I put the chicken in the bagel. I'm like, oh yeah. Added some Peronaise sauce to that bad boy, and you got yourself a damn tasty meal. Feed me.
Don't leave the door open.
Got it.
We have to cross to the other building. Up the stairs. Let's move it.
Fever dream. On the narrow frontier between sleep and death, her darkest thoughts are about to awaken. Director's cut. Oh, director's cut.
He's one of a kind.
So, as I know some of you here like DC stuff, apparently there's going to be an announcement tomorrow.
Take a look around up here.
Nothing in there that I need.
I know a lot of people are speculating, and when I say speculating, what I mean is they really want to finally announce the director's cut, the Snyder cut, but the fact that there's going to be an announcement tomorrow could be pretty good. I've seen hints of people thinking it's either going to be Snyder's cut for Justice League, or it's going to be like the Man of Steel 2 being announced.
Where the hell's the head?
And I'm just here like,
Simple drop off.
I don't really care. I just don't want them to make the same mistakes as before.
Fuck you too.
Give me something a bit more original.
Kidding me with this guy?
Not Superman.
Going, Bill.
To be honest, I actually quite liked Man of Steel.
More of an armory.
Wait, I thought
They just like, I don't know what the hell they done in Batman vs
Bill.
Superman, but there was a whole load of problems in that.
Like I
My main issue was Jesse bloody Eisenberg playing Lex Luthor. Something that should have never happened in the first place. It's crazy. The crazy free flash. They won't make a Green Lantern film because there's a Green Lantern TV show being done by HBO. The Flash, no one wants to make, except from the actor. Arrow, I don't think it'll get a movie. If I'm going to be quite honest, like the show was like a big success. I feel like it'd be a while before they even try doing a film. I don't need the bat. I still got the iron pipe with the upgrade as well, so we don't need that. How is the sound, by the way? They can suck chicken. I still haven't watched all of Arrow. I loved Arrow. I think it definitely was my favorite of all of the CW shows. I finished watching The Flash. I don't want to talk about spoiler stuff because obviously I don't know if there's anyone lurking that watches it, and I don't want to ruin it. But you know what? For obviously like a random cut in it,
Busy.
because obviously it didn't get finished the season. I don't think it was too bad. My only little my only little nitpick with The Flash, it's just how much they try to include Iris into it. Like, I get she's a main character, but I just can't stand the fact that she's in it all the time. It's not the Flash and Iris show, it's The Flash. But that's just my opinion, because I'm not that keen on the character that much. It did go up a little bit when I saw that she played the Nintendo Switch, and I was like, you're my type of person. But I don't know, I just feel like she's in it way too much for that show. It focuses on her too much, is what I mean. Right, there's some... Ah, yeah, there we are. Over there, the cheeky little nuggets.
Only ones making new car batteries are the military. Damn it.
What did you do? I've been over here peaceful, you know? Get him through that, get him through that. Come on, step in the fire, step in the fire. Yeah! Now run, now run. They'll just die from the fire damage. Sorry, we're sorted. Done. See?
Alright.
It's funny just how much of an effect fire has in this game. I mean, fire does hurt for sure. Don't walk into fire, people. But like the fire mechanics in this, that it lingers and then them just walking over it actually sets them ablaze and kills them.
This way.
Me like that. Me like that indeed. There's just something else. I like Flash the character, but not so much of a fan of Barry. So you prefer the Flash scenes rather than Barry Allen scenes? Is that what you mean? Because if so, I can see that. It makes sense.
You picked a hell of a place to hold up, didn't you?
I don't need any of those. Actually, I could probably make another cocktail. And another shiv. Oh, yeah, baby. Alright. Alright, let's go. Yeah.
You sure that gate's gonna hold him?
I locked it. They don't have a key.
Maybe they do have a key though, Bill.
Which way?
For some reason, when I was typing this up to tweet it, I was like, we just found Billy, and then I was like, wait a minute, his name's not Billy. What's going on? I don't mind embarrassing, but like take the speed from Barry and he's suddenly like insecure. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's like, I think that's the point of his character, was that he's literally a nobody if he didn't have his superpowers. He's supposed to be like this insecure person that's always late, can never do things right, and then he gets his speed and he becomes a whole new person.
Let's gear up.
I need a gun.
No, you don't.
Joel, I can handle myself.
No.
She can handle herself, Joel.
Stay here.
I'll get this lid on the bottle.
Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
This goes on record as the worst fucking
Yeah, I
job.
get it, but still. Yeah, I think they go a little bit overboard with some of it.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
Actually, her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her.
She's dead, Bill.
Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. But let me tell you a story. Once upon a time,
Bill's in
I
his
had
story.
somebody that I cared about. Partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in In this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing: getting you killed.
Bill is such a gentle
You know
soul.
what, Daddy?
He is,
Wise
you
the
know.
fuck up. I realize it's got to be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough and it.
I'm kind of curious how many people made that noise whenever it plays.
please just get on with it.
Here,
Yeah, shotgun.
let's get on with it.
That was Bill. Right, okay.
Alright, before we go any further, I got something I gotta show you.
What you got?
New toy box.
Oh, is this where he's going to introduce me to the grenades? Sounded a bit like Murdoch, I think. It was Nigel Thornberry.
This is nail bomb. You gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds anybody standing near.
Yeah, I've seen your.
Sorry, Bill, I was over here. I'll take it though, thank you. See, I played WoW too much back in the day. I don't think that's like an issue. You like,
So we got shot.
I know people joke a lot about the fact that they lose their lives to WoW, but I mean, it couldn't have been that bad of a game if you like spent so much time on it. It must have been like a big part of your life.
Shit that they overlook. Anyway,
I tried playing it last year for like the first time, and I just couldn't get into it.
I get overrun with this horde of infected.
I tried playing the Panda one,
Right at the
because,
side of the high school.
you know,
Still sitting there with a battery.
Panda.
We take that battery and put it in another car.
Bingo. I wanted to get it and see it.
I just didn't really think it was me. But I could see the appeal.
Joel needs a car.
Wow, now it isn't like it was. Oh, okay.
These trucks are like tanks.
Shit, I had so many things I needed upgrading back then. I do actually have a lot, so it shouldn't be an issue if I want to upgrade a lot. Let's get that. Let's get fire rate. Range. Back credit side, it was awesome. Oh, okay. Let's get that. Capacity again. Armor piercing for this should probably be pretty good. But I'm gonna get the cheapest one. There we go.
I should throw this out.
Cool. Do I want that out? Yeah, I'll keep that out. Right, and then how is it these are made? Like that, okay, cool. Right. Let's get a move on then. I've got
Need any of your shit. Trust me.
Joel, you
I've got like the main song from Super Mario Odyssey stuck in my head right now. If those of you who have played Super Mario Odyssey know that song, it's the one that the woman sings in like the Donkey Kong City Island, like city place that's supposed to be, I think, like New York. But yeah, I've got that bad boy stuck in my head right now. I don't mind so much though. It's a damn good song. Alright. Over time the expansions degraded in quality and story, and they kept adding so much stuff to make it easier. Is that like the whole that like you can like I'm not sure if you pay for it. There's something that you can do to like get like a max level character from the get go, isn't it? Or do you mean stuff like that?
That's not the professional move. That's my
All right, I'm not touching anything.
Bombs, mate. Group of runners triggered most of the bombs on the south side of town. It's time to do with another pass. Don't forget to mark them out with all bomb locations. Okay.
Time to sack up.
Okay. Suddenly became a different game. Okay. That's not the first time that I've heard that, to be quite honest. A lot of people have said the same.
Come on.
Obviously, I can't really say because it's just sort of...
Right.
I don't know.
Ready?
Guess we'll find out.
I guess it would have been nice if I could see it back when it was like first came out, in that sort of sense, to see if I would have enjoyed it. I can't really tend to get into sort of like MMOs now. I say now, I don't think I have ever really like proper been into an MMO. The most I've done is when the Final Fantasy XIV beta came out for PlayStation 4. I played that for like a month.
Let's get a move on.
And when I say a month, I mean I played it a couple of hours each day. Not I played it an absurd amount because I just never had the time to do it. Or put time to do it. You play WoW Classic, you'll self-describe it, it might be worth it. No, to be honest, I know that obviously it's probably different, but I've given it that try, and I'd rather just stick with what I don't think I'm getting those arrows back. Balls. Fuck, I missed. That's what I was after. A headshot. Man, cats have been butts. Oh yeah. What was the adventure you were doing today? Yeah, I saw that you like put your cat. You have one of those cat backpacks that look awesome. I've always wanted one. Did Bill just get in the way? Yeah, he did. Okay, great. So, did I just waste my last arrow because he jumped in the bloody way? Oh wait, no it's not. It's here, we got it. Cool. Sorted. Both down.
That's it.
Let's get the person. Let's take her home. Oh, okay. Was it?
Yeah.
Did you have to take him to the vet? But yeah, I really like that backpack that you had. We've just got like a quite a big one that you have to. Well, I mean, you can put it over your shoulder technically, but not really the same. I can get crafting speed up. Sure, why not? Let's bloody do it. trying to remember what bit's next, because I know I can't remember if there's if it's the backyard bit before the school
Locked.
or not.
Hold up. I got a key for that.
Oh, why didn't he just go open it in the first place then?
Suggest we move quietly.
What the hell? What the hell's going on? What the hell? We only just got through the bloody gate. What happened? What? I'm so confused. I was crouched the whole time. Is it just cleared it all out now though? No, there's a bloody clicker over there. Oh, there's stuff over there. The hell? Yeah. Also available for purchase individually. Different editions of Mafia 2 and 3 are available today. So is it actually that they've redone the second one? I'm trying to hit him, but I can't. No. All three. But the third one is not even that old. I don't see why it would even need to be thought about being remade. It's kind of weird that they're doing that. First and second one I get. First one because I've never played the first one. I don't even know what it was out on. But obviously the second one's been out for quite some time. Actually, never played them. They're fun games. My problem with... So I've played only the second and third one. Second one's great. I think it's possibly my favourite overall. I really enjoyed the third one, but my issue with the third one is there's a lot of repetitivity to it. Which you can get by. It's just... It's very clear that it's repetitive. Which is the problem. They're really fun games though. Like the second one was like just pretty much a straightforward main story game. There's a couple of little side things you can do, but it's not like very clear that you can do them in a sense. Whereas Mafia 3, it's very clear that you need to do side stuff in order to get places and stuff like that. And yeah, that's true. I think this has been the roughest time. The roughest time that I've done this part of this game, because I don't know what the hell's happened in the effect of everyone just rushing us all of a sudden. Like that's never happened before when I played this. I don't quite know why. I'm gonna run back because there was that. If I can get through that door, there was a like a 2x4. Shit. Never mind them. We're not getting that. Fair enough. Shit. But if you sort of like oldie games, and when I say oldie, I mean like as in it's set in sort of like an older period, then I'd highly recommend it. It's got some great music as well. I'd actually be really happy to add them to, if we got a few more stuff done, I'd be more than happy to actually play them on stream. I think that's one of the good benefits about streaming, is obviously like, if there's people that watch and they're like really curious about a game but they're not too sure, then obviously, you know, the fact of watching someone stream it can really help push it, the effect of, do they want to buy this game or not? Ooh! He dropped a really good weapon. I don't want to use this weapon. I did buy Black Flag today since it's down to $5.99. Nice. I've got. There's no point me buying it again. I think I might still have it on PlayStation 4 anyway. But I've got the Uplay Plus, so I've got it on that. Plus I've got it on Steam. It's generally one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. It was. To me, it was when the game started picking up again. Actually, no, I can't say that because I think Unity came out after it. It's sort of done like a dip. Yeah, Black Flag came out before Unity because Rogue came out with Unity. And obviously Rogue was sort of somewhat based as if it had the same details as Black Flag. I remember getting so hyped that we were getting 2 Assassin's Creed games in a year that year, and both were bad, and I was like, that's great. If you like stealth games, stick to Shards of Darkness. It's cheap right now. I have them both on Steam. I tried playing the first one.
Maybe you should have given her.
I don't think I played it for very long. I think I played it less than an hour and I just didn't play it. But I was playing other stuff at the time, so I just kind of ignored it.
Ain't seen us yet. Stay down.
It's pretty difficult, apparently. Yeah, it's like fully stealth oriented, isn't it? Actually, it's probably not the best choice. What is it? We've got 2 more in there. I'm hoping they're not clickers so I can just strangle them. I don't want to be wasting my shares. I saw a Scottish guy streaming the other day. Oh, it is fucking clickers as well. Maybe? Oh, cat's messing about out in the hallway. There we go. That wasn't the cat, it was a clicker. They escaped the game. That'd be terrifying. They don't exactly move slow either, which makes it more like stuff I wouldn't want to deal with. Like, if you're gonna throw zombies at me in real life, fair enough. But can they not be ones that run? Alright, that's locked, so I can't get back out that now. They're blind. Yeah, they're blind, but it's not like I'm silent. I still think I'd probably make a noise and alert them pretty easily. And if not me, it'd be bloody someone else now, my luck.
On the RV and over. Should be clear.
Okay.
Who the hell left us here? You got friends in town?
No. Although I got some idea who might have come through here.
He used to have a friend in the town.
Let's get inside.
Come on, Ellie.
Alright. Grab all this stuff. Sneaky past the clicker and roll would be like moving an inch at a time in total silence. Yeah, it'd be like when we played Final Fantasy IX and I had to play as King Sid and I had to get past the hedgehog. It's literally a frame at a time that you have to move. Someone needs to clean out the pool. Smartphone beep. Yep, it's exactly it, isn't it? You know, not everyone's going to turn off their smartphones or turn it down. Shit, no. No. Not that indeed.
Joel!
Yeah.
I keep thinking that obviously the house bit is before the school, but it's not. Actor, this was a good game. Hey, how you doing, actor? And yeah, it was a good game. Still is. Get that prepped in there. Never mind. Sequel a month. Yep. It's legit a month now as well, isn't it? Because it's the 19th of June that it comes out, so... Oh, yeah. I'm big excited for that. Panda Patrol. Bah, 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 bah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah, sorry. Where are you?
Not right now, Ellie.
okay.
No! 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 Damn it! I messed it up. Shit. It was incredibly sensuous trophies. I remember completing the game and I got like 2 trophies. Yeah, I was having a look at it when I came on it. It was like, oh, you've got 8% of the trophies. I was like, that doesn't sound right. It was like, well, it is. Oh, yeah.
Man with this.
Grabbing all the arrows, grabbing all the arrows. I think a lot of them are... Oh. A lot of them are, whatchamacallit, there's a lot of multiplayer trophies in this.
Tell you. There's that truck sticking out of the school right there.
Nice.
Come on. There's a bunch of them up there. Try not to make a sound.
I missed. Shit. Balls. Whoops. Actually, no, I'm reloading that. I'm not wasting ammo. I could do that.
There's a bunch of them up there.
Uh-huh.
Try not to make a sound.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, restart that encounter. I don't want to waste arrows here.
Bunch of them up there. Try
You gotta start looking forward. Cool. There we go. I think this is one of the reasons why I want a Green Arrow game, is because I love games when you get to use a bow and arrow. It's legit one of my favourite things. You can give me a Green Arrow game where I can use a bow and arrow the whole time? Oh, you got yourself a buyer. Stay down, love. Stay down. I think it's one of the reasons why I loved Horizon Zero Dawn so much. It's probably because of the bow mechanics in it.
Ellie, run!
What the hell? Whoops. We may be in a pickle.
Follow me, you fucker!
What the hell? Oh. Get out of here. That was bullshit. I was silent that whole time.
We must be holed up somewhere else.
What the fuck?
Let's not test our luck.
Ugh. Okay.
Get inside.
Aloy is great with her bow. Apparently, Last of Us gave me 3 trophies. Yeah. Trophies are very sparingly in that game. In this game, I mean.
Someone left a ladder on the Get me up there.
Did... Is there... I can't remember if... I didn't check to see if I could get an arrow off that person that I shot over there. Oh well. Come on now. Oh. Well, I get paid tomorrow. So I think tomorrow, if I can, I'm going to buy Last of Us 2.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
Get that son of a gun pre-ordered.
Shit, you hear that?
Alright.
We're gonna get in quick. We're gonna get the battery. We're gonna get the hell out of here.
I pre-ordered it as well. Yeah, I remember you saying. Juicy.
That's not gonna hold.
We'll make it fast. Grab this. Please tell me you're done. It's empty. What?
It's empty.
Fucking empty.
Guys!
Bill, where to? Bill, where? Anywhere but here. The hallways. Come on. Like poking through.
I get what you mean, yeah. Ghost of Tsushima. I think I want it.
Follow me. I'll get you.
What the? Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I think I want that game. After what I saw for it, yeah. Cyberpunk, I'm still not sure if I want it. I reckon it's going to be an amazing game, without a doubt, but I don't know. There's one more over there, right? 2.
It's coming for you!
Oh. Cool. Bloodlines 2. I don't know. I was so looking forward to that game, and then they put it back. I mean, Cyberpunk done that as well, but I'm not fully sold on Bloodlines 2 with what I saw from that trailer. I don't know. Just for some reason, it looks just too cartoony than what I was thinking it was going to look like. So I might hold out. I do want to get Bloodlines 2, but I don't think that's going to be something I'm going to pre-order. I haven't pre-ordered a game in a long time, though, to be honest. Done. Cool. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, Cyberpunk, I don't know if I'm going to pre-order it, but I do want it.
Looks like there's a path down this hallway.
Fuck! That's not how I wanted that to go. At all. I thought they were all clumped up together so that second Molotov would have worked. But it didn't, and now I've wasted a Molotov. Luckily I can create more, but... Ooh, I don't want to do that. Yeah, might not do that, but I do want to get eventually. What, is that Cyberpunk or is that Bloodlines? Bloodlines. Yeah. I think I'm good with waiting for Bloodlines to see what it's like when it comes out fully. I mean, what? I only played Bloodlines 1 last year, so... It's not like I'm a super fan eagerly awaiting for it to be released. Alright, this part.
This ain't gonna hold it for long.
Great.
That don't sound good.
Here comes Daddy. Grab that. Ever played Beyond Good and Evil? That's that PlayStation 2. Well, it was on PlayStation 2. There's like a second one coming out soon, right? There you go. I don't know how soon, but yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, more or less, they announced a sequel to it. But yeah, it's something that I've always been curious about playing. So I played the demo back on PlayStation 2 because I had it on one of the old demo discs. Isn't the bloater going to appear in the second game? I have no idea. You know what? Given the way that sequels work, I imagine they're probably going to introduce that, or they're going to show that, but I reckon there's going to be a new type, one that's been even longer, because obviously the game's set like a very long period after this one. I say very long. It could be like 5 years or something. At least an adult. Or something like that. But yeah, I imagine that there's probably going to be some other variant that has been around for so long. We've got this. Get out of my town! There we go. It's 14 in this game. Oh, so yeah, about 5 years. So if you think about it, with these sort of types of apocalyptic games, 5 years could easily produce some new type of mutation. It's not like they're going to be cured or anything by the end of this by the second game, is it? So yeah, how you doing, Shrunk Steam? Wait, didn't they chase us? Oh, they chased us at this bit. Whoop!
We're sitting ducks here.
Yep.
Another bear over here.
Run!
Keep going. I'm right behind you.
Hurry, Joel.
I can take the beatings, just go. There we go.
Inside the house now.
I like how he has to use a rake to push it when it's arm length and he
Well,
could
that
just
worked out well.
push it himself. It's great.
I'll go check out this side of the house.
Bill?
Somebody had the same idea. They stole my shit.
Well, then what the hell is playing
They
B?
stole his
You ought to
shit.
be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was
Stole
plan
his
A,
shit.
B, C, all the way to fucking Z.
I'd like to see Joel and Bill argue
She could take Don't this you job. break
to another
tension
to one
and
another.
I have nothing to do with
It is good. I do like it. This is essentially their like first even like meeting, if I remember, because he's heard of him, but he's never actually met him.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner. He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that.
Ex-partner. Too soon, Morph.
He's
Too
had
soon.
Here. Any?
Reckon he didn't want to turn.
Yeah, guess not.
I feel like that's the worst way to do that.
Well, fuck him.
You know, if you're in this situation, you've got a bite. You know, you don't want to turn. Hanging yourself is not the question, because you've got to last for a while up there. It's not like instant neck snap.
Fucking ass. Get out. Get out.
Okay. Jeez.
Battery's drained, but cells.
It's
are
probably
alive.
the easiest. What, compared to, like...
Push it, get it started. The alternator.
I know it's
transfers the battery.
it's a tough topic, because obviously
Is that your guess?
Look, you wanted a plan.
it's
B.
that sort of thing,
As
but...
good as it gets.
I imagine... I feel like just pulling the trigger would be easier, to be honest, than hanging yourself in that situation. I don't know. Hey Kiki. What's a hard topic? That's why it was MCAS. Oh, we were talking about, obviously, because you know Frank hangs himself because he doesn't want to turn. And I was saying that hanging is probably the worst way because, you know, it's going to take a while for it to kick in. You're not just going to be instant, snap of your finger, gone. You got a while before you have to do it, and I feel like that's probably a more painful way. It's emotionally... Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Each way has its own little things. But I feel like... I don't know. I feel like maybe hanging isn't the best. Each has their own little things that could easily mess up. Purify snacks. Wah! But it would be faster. What? Shooting yourself? Right. Well, Bill, I doubt you'd ever find us, mate, because you were too scared to ever make it to this part of town. But if for some reason you did, I want you to know I hated your guts. I grew tired of this shitty town and your set-in-your-ways attitude. I wanted more from life than this. And you could never get that. And that stupid battery you kept moaning about, I got it. But I guess you were right. Trying to leave this town would kill me. Still better than spending another day with you. Good luck, Frank. Wow. Great. Bloody Frank. How's everyone today? I'm bloody good, mate. I'm bloody good.
Ready?
Yes, shooting yourself. Okay. Let's give him the letter.
You know, I found this in there. Figured you should have
I read it, but it's addressed to you. Fuck you too, Frank. That must have hurt Frank's already cold heart. I think it definitely did.
it. You gonna be okay with this?
But yeah, how you been, Mr. Nax? How was work today?
You're doing a good job. Figured you should know that.
I won't let you down with this.
Wah! Alright, he threw it, so we can actually re-pick that bad boy up. There we go, well, listen too loud. I sold my turnips too. It was a successful day. You sell your turnips well early. I mean, if you get good price, fair enough, but I mean, Prime Day is that Wednesday. I visited next island. Apparently you got to see it. I tried yesterday. Is it yesterday that we tried? Or the day before? I tried visiting his island, but it just wouldn't let me. So we got him over to mine. He visited the basement.
Keep your foot on the clutch. And when we get to...
I know how to pop.
Yeah, when I don't know what was going on.
You I don't care. Don't fuck it up.
I don't think it was an internet thing. It just wouldn't let me connect to your island.
Now hit it.
I did. I'm still shaking. No, you don't. No, you're not. You loved it. Don't lie.
Good job, kid. Bill.
Alright, I feel like if I remember, there's some stuff around here that you can pick up.
Just keep turning right. Get to the hill at the end of the street.
Oh, balls. Okay. Oh, Ellie's dead. Bye, Ellie. Bye, Shaquise. Alright, let's keep going.
Okay, from the other side, to your left.
Shit.
Oh, a subby. Ah! Hang on, hot minute. Thank you, Cadence, for the sub. It's much appreciated. How are you doing today, my friend? Alright. Wait a minute, let me reload the shotgun. Yeah, okay.
Just make it to the hill. Just get it over the edge.
Okay. If we keep pushing it, it's slowly got us up forward, right?
Don't have much time. Back to pushing.
Hello?
Alright. Hello there. Yeah, right, working at GameStop being essential. Oh. No, I didn't mean to throw that. But purify.
Watch my back. Got a break. Let's get her to that hill.
God damn. Oh shit. Oh man. I thought I had the brick in my hand.
All right, Ellie, get ready. All right, Ellie.
Is GameStop in the central though?
Yeah. Well, that makes you
I'm not saying you shouldn't work. Obviously, it's a good thing that you're still working, but you know,
Go, go, more!
I mean, it sounds crazy. Not yet. They have enough money to run 10 years without any revenue.
Alright, this'll do! Stop!
Fair enough then, I guess. If they're doing it well, then
Just keep it running, all right?
still though, damn.
That girl.
I don't think any of the video game shops here were still open.
You gotta admit, she did hold her own back there.
You.
The people need games. That they do. That they do. That stockholders would be that patient. Yeah.
Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how
Video
much
games is one of those subjects, isn't it, where like people still think that
Bill,
there's not much money in it.
got your buddy back there.
I don't know what I'm on about. I felt like it was. Game stores did close here. Reopening now though. Oh, okay. So they just weren't closing around the world, I guess.
Get the fuck out of my town.
Get the fuck out of my town. Oh. Ah. Alright. Stockholders would have had a fit if we didn't deliver to them. I tell you what, while I'm in a cutscene, and obviously I got the PlayStation running so I can still do things in the background, I need to check if a certain game that I'm looking for is selling yet. Oh, it's not an off yet. I've got my eyes on the Yakuza Remastered Collection,
Okay. I know
and it's
this
just not in
is
stock.
This here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Well, it's not on Amazon. I need to check out other places.
Uh,
Physical edition,
anything
yeah.
else?
I don't want the...
I mean,
Because
all this stuff was just lying
I have a
there.
thing that I want all the Yakuzas physically. And the only thing that I have to get is Yakuza Remastered Collection, Yakuza Store,
Here.
not Yakuza
Make
Store.
no
I read I have that at my store. I missed that.
It's actually before
Yakuza 7 and Yakuza 1 and 2, original on PlayStation 2.
Well, better than nothing. Oh,
I think it's because I'm after the Day 1 collection.
we'll be missing this
Look,
tonight.
order it there. We don't have a game. We don't have GameStop in the UK though.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for
Do we?
kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even?
No, we only
come
have
up with that
game.
thing?
Get rid of
Look,
that.
hold
Just
your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together?
Oh, the webcam went all weird. Oh,
I'm just fucking with you.
get that bad boy back up and
Bye-bye,
running.
dude.
There we go. Yeah, I got my eyes on it. I'll get it eventually. There's no rush. We're not playing it just yet anyway. But yeah, I need to get those 4 things, and then I've got all of the Yakuza
You know
up
what?
to date.
This isn't that bad.
Need Judgment as well.
what you try to get some sleep.
I'm not even tired.
The hell is that?
Well, perfect.
No straight roads. Looks like a weird game.
No.
Screw it.
Oh, we're at this bit. I like this bit in the game.
Easy. Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
Game Mania here still has it down there.
Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please take my hand. Hope
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Then get out, quick.
Yeah.
Oh, you chicken shit!
I can get it on Amazon for £40-something, but I need it to be in stock. It's fine, I can wait. I'm perfectly fine with it. It's not like it's impossible to get. It's just a case that a lot of people have brought it, apparently. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ooh. Ooh. Panda focus. Oh, no, you don't. No one hits my baby girl. There's one more. Which way are you gonna come, mate? I need to know. Coming right, left. Okay, that's it for now.
Over the bus.
Focus on the kick in. There you go. Done.
All right. I think that's the last of them. You okay?
Booyah.
Yeah, guess so.
Right.
We need to get the hell out of here.
We need to get the hell out of here.
You know the drill. Look around, see if there's anything we can use.
You know the drill. Alright. Swish. I do I should have used the brick. Should have used the brick. If Nax remembers, we're not massively far off where Purify originally was started. I already have. The bat's still pretty decent. I think I got everything. Oh man, I don't remember where it was. It was, it's like the bit way after this. There's that house with the sniper rifle. It was like that bit before you get to the big house, and I was running around stealthily killing like all the bandits, and I was throwing the things, and we were like, Purify. Right, grab all the scrap.
It's the green bean!
Hey, Rubes is here! Yay! Hey, Rubes, how you doing?
We sure as hell ain't going back this way.
Mr. Nax, by the way. When are we gonna get to see you finish Zelda?
Alright, go. See if we can get it propped open with something.
Make a sleepy so no stream for me as I don't have energy. Ah, but you were so excited for it earlier. No, no old club. No. No old club. You keep your age in your pants.
Alright, I got it.
It's the one rule. Yeah, then I had a stupid work with Dre. God damn it, Rube's work! Oh wow. It is what it is. Make sure you look after yourself first. I was like, fuck you, Zoom! I was so happy that I got out of my Zoom call today. Tourist Manifest. Oh, it's just a list of everything.
Fucking hunters. See, this could have been us.
What, you got out? Yeah, remember I told you. I said to my colleague, I was like, look, if you're going to this, you best tell him that I'm not joining because I'm going to focus on work.
Come on, let's get out of here.
And then she was like, yeah, alright, I could do that. But then just make sure you take a break. I'm like, fuck off. I mean, I'm going to have to do it on Thursday, but if I can get us in a good position, or a better position by then anyway, then yeah. No worries. Zoom has been a definitely. I just fucking hate Zoom calls. The thing is, right, we're already struggling to work because we don't have everything that we can to work properly. So we're lacking a little bit on work. Stuff is getting behind. So what's the best idea? Put us in a 40-minute Zoom call, you know, twice a week, it'd be fine. It's like, no. This isn't helping work. I get it helps people tear away from work and get a break, but you know, just a 5-minute walk here and there around the house is better than a fucking Zoom call.
Assholes, dude. Slept.
Annoys me. I just want to get on with the work. Throw Zoom into the dryer. I have them daily. All the other store leaders just bitching. Ugh. See, I think that's the only reason why mine aren't as bad as what I could imagine, is because it's not people bitching about everything. It's just people talking and being social, and I guess that's a good thing. Like, I should be social too, but at the same time, I don't want to. Which door's the right door? Ah, not this one. My job. And they meet in real. Just don't want it. Just let me do my job, get on with it.
This is as good a spot as
If I was at work, I don't mind these little social huddles that we have, because, you know, I'm at work, it's fine, I'm in the work environment, I can get through the day, but when I'm at home, I'm already struggling to keep concentrated with work. So you're taking me out for a 40-minute call that I don't want to do anyway. Right, so I could get the rifle and finish that off. I actually kind of like the revolver, and I don't normally use it. Let's get a fire rate. People at work know not to bitch at me. Yeah, because I'm like, everyone's fake ass. If I'm okay, I'm like, I'm fine, bish. Yeah, you should bish them up on that. Let's get this one. We have a select few that are bitching about opening, the others bitching because they're closed. Oh. So you're just getting a full circle, aren't you? That sucks, though. I hope it picks up for you. Anyway, get me coming in moaning like I'm a bitch. Ah, Rubes. What'd I tell you about your age?
I don't think
Keep it in your pants.
little matter.
You won't last. That's something even my parents learned eventually. The more you bitch at me to get something done, the less it's going to happen. Yeah. Although on Sunday, my mum asked me to bring down the cat's litter box from upstairs. And I spent a further 2 hours in bed just laying there watching stuff. And then I got up, and then she came up the stairs. I was like, you asked me to bring down the cat's litter box about 2 hours ago, didn't you? She's like, yeah, I did. I was like, huh. I'll do it now then.
All right. Here's the bridge. That's our way out of here.
We old panda. No,
Slow down.
no you're not.
Wait for me.
what? Right here.
How about you let me go first? Keep your voice down.
Fucking lost my entire workforce except for another guy. Yeah, my team is normally 3 people, but one of them can't work from home at the moment, so we're down to 2, and then the other one keeps taking time off. So, yeah. Yeah, just got to come back. It's gonna be tough, no matter what.
Oh, good. Something else you can drive me crazy with.
Can you whisper, careless whisper? Can you whisper? Can you whistle, careless whisper for me? I bet Ellie would like this. Where's Ellie? Girl, I got you a comic. Where are you? You're on the other side of the bus. What are you doing there? The whole 6 people that work here. I do feel countries everywhere are rushing to get shit reopened. Yeah, I think a lot of countries are worried about the whole, you know, economic sort of thing about it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't listen to the news.
No, my money's on the military.
I just hear people complaining about it all the time. I'm like, sure, yeah, just get on with it and do what I want. I live in the fucking governor's south end of the US.
Dead people don't get infected. You sacrifice the few to save.
Kiki for governor 2021. I'll do good. You know, am I right? Some.
What was that?
Government. We love Trump. Eastern Kentucky. Oh, cool.
You hit nothing.
Alright, so there's 3 people in total, I think, that come down. I'm sure it'll be fine. South Arizona for me. Three. Where are you gonna go, mate? Are you gonna mess up my plans of being stealth? Is that your plan?
Ain't nothing here. Keep going.
You ever seen Leela from Futurama going about rednecks? They're my neighbours. It's been a long time. I don't really, like, the only rednecks I remember from Futurama is the ones on the moon. Shred Our Country's Gardeners opening schools for young folk. Could be college. Yeah, my mum works as a cleaner in a primary school, so she thinks that she's going to be back to work start of next month. And then my work isn't going to be open until, well, they don't think they're going to be reopen, like letting everyone back in the office until until sort of August time. And that's what they've come out and actually said. They've said no matter what there's been putting out, for now they're not looking at getting anyone going until August, which means I get another like 2 months of not buying train tickets, which is nice. Extra money for me to probably spend on people. It's ridiculous. How do you get some spot on the move? I don't know. COVID wave number 2. COVID 2. COVID gets his groove back. Ah, shit, okay. I'm coming up to the library bit, which can be a right pain in the ass.
Bridge looks pretty far.
We'll get there.
Our governor's been clearing it, just rednecks not wearing their masks make me nervous. Yeah.
Strange
There's a lot of questionable things going on in certain places.
Zones look like.
Stop feeding us lies. Give us your rations. I'm having a joke, but they won't rush us to get back at all. Put the rednecks in the sea. Lost Hill note. We lost Troy Hill to the most ragtag pieces of maggot shit ever to carry a gun. Bastards are cunning though. They stole they stole one of our mortar launchers. We didn't stand a chance. With this and the strip district in their pocket, they now control the whole river. Made for a difficult retreat. There's barely half of our squad left. I just pray to God that Jeremy and Pam are still alive. They got stranded on the other side of the river. Yeah. I agree with you, Morph. I hear Hannah's. Well done, Ellie. Well done indeed. So far, whenever it's been intense bits where I've been really trying hard not to let them know that I'm here, they find out. So I want to try really hard to not let them know we're here. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's keep going this way. I don't know if they're going to try coming this way once they finish their conversation. Wait, 5th of my town's population. The US can do whatever it wants, in all honesty. I just want my friends there to keep safe. Please don't turn around. No. Why you gotta be like this? I swear to God, if you turn around at the last minute, I'm gonna spank you so hard. Alright, cool. We're good. Yeah, the country's already open the borders. Yeah, I know. I know there is that part that's the worst, tricky part of it. Rubes, you and the booty things today. Yeah, very questionable. Bouquet. And I said bouquet, not bouquet. For those of you who get that reference. I know Rubes will. Alright, there's one more guy out there. That's 106, give or take a few thousand. I mean, like, the UK's, like, not exactly big anyway, but that's definitely way more than I've got in my town. What are you doing over there, mate? You know you're being a prick, right? You're making this really hard for me. Oi, oi. What were you doing? What are you doing, you crazy fool? Ah, shit! They know. I might still be able to stealth this. It's going to be very difficult. Fudge. Not like Belgium, it's just a lot of people in the cities yet. Wait. I wasn't the only one that just saw him float all the way down the bottom of the map, right? He just... What? Okay. Fudge, gimme. Oh, I did check out that website that you posted, by the way, with the fudge on it. It looks real good. Kind of makes me want to make fudge again. It's been a while. And I think I should be able to get the stuff. I've even got a special, I've got like a special thermometer to be able to check when it's done. He yeeted himself. I don't even think he yeeted himself. He just literally slid all the way down the bottom of the map. Which was hilarious in its own right. This is risky business, because I don't know if anyone's behind me. Yeah, the ones I ordered were good at least. I tend not to buy fudge from places. If I want fudge, I'll make it. I can normally get the ingredients for cheaper than what it would cost, and I get more as well, which is quite nice. Look at Eddie getting scared. So here's the problem. He's also there.
Oh, son of a...
No! Get your damn filthy hands off me! Whew. I don't think I'm good enough in the kitchen to make my fudge. Ah, nothing. I don't know, actually. We've never talked about your skills in, like, cooking and that. It's not, like, massively hard. Panda almost rep. What do you mean almost rep? I aced that. I'm so oh my god, there's so many. You know what? Let's send them a little gift, shall we? Ellie's like, holy shit, Joel! Like she ain't seen me kill loads of people before.
Hurry, Joel.
I'm making things. Calm down. Thank you for the host, JC. How you doing, my friend? At this point. Wait, I'm stuck. Wait, what was that? I was on top of him. I thought I got stuck in the fucking map. I stood on him. I was like, where is he? I didn't look down. Where did it put me? Okay, we're here. Is this before I made the things? Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay. Get wrecked. Right, the arrow broke. I'm pretty sure I heard it snap. Thank you for the luck as well, JC. I hope you have a good day. Senses say I should heal myself. Panda thinks we live in wild. No!
Spread out. Over here.
Make up your mind what you're doing, mate. How many more we got? Is it just one? No, wait. 1, 2, 3. All up top, okay. So yeah, that's the thing about this game. If you got yourself a weapon, pretty sure even if you don't have a weapon, and you've got... Bruh. If you've got yourself a bottle or a brick, if you throw it at them and then hit them, it's normally a one-hit kill, from what I've learned. You watch, I come up here, they're going to go straight downstairs as well. I'm already spotted, aren't I? So, might as well. It's 4.
Whoa!
Wait, what? Nope. That was close.
I got him.
You missed! Well, that didn't go down. Uh-oh. You missed. Shh. No, shh. Kiki. You didn't see that, okay?
Oh shit!
Oh, hello. It's just the fact she's so happy about it. She's like, I got it, and then threw the bottle and missed him anyway. It's great. So look, I'll show you what I mean. That, see? One hit kill. I think you just got to make sure it's within that time that they're staggered.
Excuse me.
And then you're fine.
Is that a story? Comic I've been reading?
Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. The thing that I think surprises me with this game is obviously Ellie seems so surprised when you're doing stuff like when you're killing people in like brutal ways. But she like reads comics about it and then it doesn't work. And then you go, ha! You missed, throws ball. Look right, Kiki. I thought land dolphins be attracted to yeah, so clickers are land dolphins because they make noise like dolphins and they jump on you at every
Not
opportunity.
running away from hunters and infected?
That's my reasoning, and
I read all the time.
so far it seems pretty good. Alright, you go downstairs. But yeah, I call clickers land dolphins. It's great. I only started doing it this time around playing it as well. I never thought about it before. Right. Got some stuff that we can pick up here. What can we make? Make that, make that. Cool. Can I pick up any of this now? Yeah, I can. Click, 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 click. Yeah, they make some... Well, obviously, it's not accurately dolphin sounding, but it's dolphin-like. So they're land dolphins. No. Okay. Alright, is there any more stuff that I can pick up? I don't think so. I think we's good. On to the next part. I think we're getting closer to the Jeep as well. Blood Samurai. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I hate the heat. Yeah, me too. As you can tell, if you ever see me stream and I'm not wearing a panda hat, you know it's too hot. You know the panda's struggling with the heat. And that's it today. So what does Panda do now when he struggles with the heat and he streams? No panda hat. Ponytail up. Booyah. It's my go-to now. Never come down to Summer Panda. The minute you get off the plane, you can have a heat stroke. I actually believe you.
And the people that rose up.
Another 3 soldiers dead. What is it going to take to give up? Radio today said Greece registered 40 Celsius today. Oh, no, 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 no.
Let's see where this leads us.
Greece is one of the few places that I know that I want to go to as well. God damn it. Not that I'm going there soon, but, you know, if it can get that hot, then I'm like, I'd die. I'd just legit die. Hitting my temps. Oh. That's like a normal temp for Kiki.
Down. Get out of here. There's more of them. All right. I think they saw us.
We get 109 in Kentucky. It's muggy and humid, and I want to die.
We're a little.
They said it's the first time in decades it's hit. It's only in a year, though.
Just keep at it.
Mm.
Come on.
Fuck humid. Yeah, I think that's the thing with the UK. Like, it doesn't have to be massively hot, but it will be really humid, and then that's what gets you. It's just horrible. It's not what I need. Which is actually one of the benefits I'm now realising again. Like, I'm trying to think of, obviously,
I thought you had plenty of food in there.
like, other benefits about working from home at the moment, and that's one of them. No matter how hot it is, I'm at home,
Looks.
so I can have my fan blazing, not give a shit about what anyone says, that I've got the fan on. I'm sorted. Because everyone at my work loves the warm, and I'm just like, nah. Yeah, it's over fail. I see on the corner in the fridge. I can even fit in my fridge. I might get a leg in, but it's about it. Saying that, one of my my assistant team leader is
If you get me.
not so happy because technically, if this not technically, if this COVID stuff hadn't happened, she would have been going to Mexico, round about now. Because she likes going to Mexico for like a 2-week holiday
Where this goes.
every year. I can go out about in a jacket in this weather. I'm alright, and I'm alright. A bit sweaty. Make it humid. I'd be dead. Yeah. What? Great choice for your coworker. Yeah, they love Mexico. Actually, wait, no, I don't want to do that yet. Or do I? Fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember if I need to go in there already anyway. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna do it.
What was that all about?
We'll come to the hotel.
Get on, girl. Right, are we gonna listen to her jokes when we are in the hotel, or are we gonna just run past? What should we do, people? Yeah, listen to the jokes.
Set up that flank like they do.
Right. Jokes it is. This where we get the material. I got my methods, Ellie, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Alright. Over this way. Nothing there. I think this is the type of weather where I really wish I had aircon. And then I get really jealous. You're gonna have a mad ear infection. Possibly, yeah. Stash night. It goes down tonight. We're going to take the eastern checkpoint. I've stashed some extra supplies at the Regal Apartments. It's marked with a red X. Cool. It's nice to know.
Oh, this place stinks.
Yeah, wood's all rotten.
Did you go to coffee shop?
I know it. I done it.
Yeah. All the time.
And what would you get?
Just coffee.
Do you think those hunters are gone?
I get a frappy macchiato. I don't know if that's a drink, but it sounds like a drink. It'd be definitely be Starbucks.
It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
Fancy.
Whenever Starbucks opens near you, just go there and ask for a frappe macchiato and see what happens. I they tell you no, tell them they don't know how to make a coffee. Sounds like a posh drink. I don't know, I don't even like coffee, so... I think that's one of the things that I'm jealous of where I don't like coffee. Because where I don't like the taste in that, you see all these really nice coffees advertised at like Starbucks and Costa and that. But then I never get to try it.
Let's see what we can
Because I know that I don't like coffee. I'm kind of poshing it out. Ugh. You know me. Rats. If it ain't posh, we don't want it.
this coffee.
Yeah, Kiki, they don't have coffee in this world. It's non-existent. Oh, here's extra posh with tea. I'm not a big fan of tea, you know? I'll drink it now and then. I run on coffee and hatred. Panda embrace the posh. I think the thing with me is I will more or less only drink tea a lot if I can sense that I've got a cold coming and I need and like I'm doing something. Like, so there's been like weekends where I need to go see Sarah and I start feeling like I've got a cold, and as soon as that moment hits, I'm like, right, it's time to drink tea. Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, if I drink a lot of tea, which is really the only hot drink I can drink a lot of, it'll go away. I don't know what makes me think that, but yeah. In the back of my head, I'm like, hot drink will cure the possibility of having a cold. Right, come on then. Come on up and read us your jokes. Come on. That's kind of sweet. Well, actually, I don't want to be cold when I see her. I don't want to have a cold when I see her. Come on, whip out your joke book. I know you're going to. Now you can drink warm sake instead. Is warm sake really a thing, though? Because, I mean, the one that I had, obviously, it's got to be served chilled. But I don't think... Is there ones that you have to heat it up? And it's hot sake? Not boiling hot. Oh, you just mean warm as in not refrigerated. Here it is. To all staff, the combination of the security safe of a hotel guest's valuables has changed. The new combination is 22, 10, 56. But you can drink some warm. Yeah. I'm gonna look at trying to find more. Because I want to try more variants of sake. So I might have a look when I next go in Waitrose. Because apparently on the website there's only one advertised on there, but I don't know if maybe they'll have more in store or something, and it's just that's the only one they have on a website. But you can't really order from Waitrose online, I don't think. I don't know. Either way, we're gonna have a look. I'm gonna see if I can get more, and we'll try it. So that room temperature, warm, hot, or chill. Ooh. Warm. This often depends on the season, the quality of the alcohol, and the drinker's preference. On cold winter evenings, you may prefer hot sake. On hot, humid days, chilled sake would be enjoyable. You want to check before heating yours up, of course. Don't want to ruin it. Yeah, mine says it's got to be served chilled. Oh, here we go. Everyone, here we go. Joke time.
Doesn't matter how much you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary.
What is that?
What is that?
Volume 2 by Will Livingston.
Let's keep going.
I tried to catch some fog earlier. I missed. Do you know what's not right?
Left?
Yeah. That's awesome. What does a pirate say while eating sushi?
I don't know what.
Ahoy! Pass me some soy. I don't get it.
That wasn't even really that funny.
Apocalypse jokes like there's no tomorrow. Too soon. Alright, I'm done.
I remember there being more than that. Alright.
Watch your step.
Alright. This is where my Kentucky comes out. I just like Bud Light and other country house beer. I've never had Bud Light. I don't think it's a. I mean, I can't remember ever call. I don't recall ever seeing it here in the UK. Those jokes were gold. Oh yeah. Beer here. Like I've still got Corona Extra downstairs from Christmas, but
Wrap this up, right?
I tell you what. No, don't turn around, right? That was close. that was close. Oh. Whew. I was gonna say, yeah, we've got some Corona Extra downstairs. I wanted it for Christmas because it was on sale, and last time I had it, I really liked it, but it turns out Corona is shit unless you've got lime with it. The lime is actually a game changer in the taste. Which is weird. I didn't realise that would actually have been the case, so I don't have any. It's domestic here. I'm not sure other places do import beer. Obviously, we some places do it. I've been able to get Belgian beer here, which I quite enjoyed. We talked about it previously on the stream before. It's one that Morph recommended. I think there's also some other beers like from other countries, but there's a few US ones, but I don't think it's like big brand named. There's also, you see a lot of the IPAs, but I've never had one, and I'm a little bit curious. I'm not sure if I want to try them because I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Because they're not exactly cheap, and I don't want to spend a lot on the drink that I'm not going to like. Yes, actually has some good beer. I mean, I guess it's down to preference, but if they like the beer, then they like the beer, don't they? I'm not going to fault it. I thought they just had, well, shitty beers. No. Everywhere has a set. We have shinty beers. Oh, the shitty beers. I think that's fair. Every country has what the country itself would class as good beers. It might not be the same other countries because they might just do things differently. And I'm going to tell you, because I'm not 100% sure, I can't name you a UK brand beer. I'm trying to think of one, but I can't. I was thinking Carlsberg, but I don't actually know that if that's a UK. But also, I think that's a lager, and not a beer. I've never heard anyone, including Americans, say Americans had good beer. IPA, what the hipsters drink. That's literally all the shops that I go to. That's what you will see the most of, is IPA beers. And like, obviously, they must be doing something right or something, or maybe they just can't get rid of it. But you tend to only see brand beers in big bulk packs. There's a lot of northern beers. Everything's northern to here, Rubes. I'm as south as you can get. Well, technically not, but close enough. Yes. Carlsberg is German. Okay, well, I did say I wasn't sure. I don't even know what's considered a UK one then. What's like a UK brand beer that's like big and well known that I might know of? Budweiser can't be a UK thing. Newcastle. I've never even heard of that. Must just be a Newcastle thing, Rubes. Don't worry about it. Guinness. Guinness is a lager, and Guinness sucks. I've had it. It tastes horrible. Feast and bit. No, I never had that one either. I mean, I'm not really a beer drinker, but still. My friend owns a brewery that does craft specialties, and I hate them all. It's just not everyone's taste. Thirsty ferret. I feel like you're just naming yoga poses now. Goes with the spiky bush. And the tall trees. Guinness is brown hop water. No, I've heard hobgoblin. I didn't think that was a beer. I thought that was a cider. They do beer and cider. Oh, well, I know that brand. I've seen it. Never had it, though. No, when I was a lot younger, my granddad used to give me Scrumpy Jack. And I used to love that. Hobgoblin would have been gold. Yeah, Scrumpy Jack was nice. I felt like it's just people upstairs, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Too fucking close.
It's relish. Oh, it's a relish. Ah, Reebs, you missed I think possibly Kiki's greatest slip today. We now have a new word for focus. Nip slip? No. No, not nip slip. God damn. Oh yeah, he meant to put focus and put fuckus. Yep. So now when you got to concentrate, you got to focus. I have to say, I think it outranks Deep Brown Soldiers, you know. I know it's hard to hear, but I don't know. His health gets faster, reduces strong focusing. Let's do crafting speed again. Why not? Does it outrank Bum Cake? I think it has to. Even though I didn't actually... yeah, Bum Cake. Right. How many are up here? It's three over there. We gotta go. Take the brick because the brick is the girl's best friend. Right. No running in the halls. I think. Nah, it's too late. I was gonna say, if they were still grouped together, I could probably throw the Molotov to get them. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one to grab. I never asked, how did you enjoy Final Fantasy IX? Oh, I loved it. to put it in small man's terms, I actually really loved that game. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I had a little bit of a rage near the end when fighting. Oh my god, what was it? It was one of the mini bosses on the way to Terra. Not on the way to Terra. On the way to Kuja at the end. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. Can I? This is going to be a weird trick. I don't know if this is going to work, but can I? Yeah, I can. Was it the Heat Dragon? Actually, no, we actually got through that on the first try, I think. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure we done that first try, the dragon. But I did realise that you could save the game in between, and I went straight into his fight, and then we died a couple of times on that. The Heat Dragon. Yeah. It was the... So, obviously, when you have to do the seals and fix them, or put them in the location, you have to... There's those mini bosses, and it was one of them, and it was one where it just kept... I'm really struggling to remember what the hell it was now. It was one of them... Oh yeah, I could do that, sure. It wasn't the water one. It wasn't the one that you fight when you're actually doing it as Zidane and Quina. It wasn't the one on the bridge. It was another one. No, not that one. That one was actually fine. It was basically... I can't remember the name of which one it was, but I found out that you could actually just keep putting it to sleep every turn for Zidane. So I done that. And it's just... I killed it really easily after raging a little bit at it because it was getting on my nerves. I think it was the first two that you fight when you're in like the final area before the crystal place. I know that obviously my description is probably not the best thing there, but I try describing it as best as I can. I got 2 arrows. I don't know if it's worth making use of them right now. No, we get there. I'll tell you what, let me have a quick look, because I actually really want to know what it is now. It was one of the Guardians of Terror. I'm pretty sure it was the Fire Guardian that I had a little bit of an issue with, and Malaris. Is this the one that you can put to sleep? Oh yeah, so I think Malaris was one of them that I got stuck on. The water one we actually had a really easy time with. The earth one, Lich, I think his name is, we also had a fine time with. He was easy, it wasn't much of an issue. And I think Malaris is actually the woman, so that's not it. Oh! Tiamat. That's the one that I had an issue with. He kept draining my MP, pushing me off. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we just used sleep on him. Yeah, because Quina can use night, but I used the my sword that I was using had the extra tribute to put enemies to sleep. So we just kept using that every turn and just wiped it out real quick. But I didn't realise that you could do that straight away, so I spent a little while getting really stressed out with it. Are they just gonna stand there? I missed. ST is broken if he's right. Yeah, I was using. Have you played Final Fantasy X? I have played it, not on stream. I played it ages ago on PlayStation 2 and finished it back then. A couple of close friends have been streaming it recently. I haven't really felt the need to want to play it. It's a good game. It's just not one that I'm eyeballing to play. The two that I've got on my game list to stream though for Final Fantasy at the moment, we did do Dirge of Cerberus on PlayStation 2 a couple of weeks ago, and we finished that. That was fun. Oh, there's 2 more people there.
Spread out.
I've got Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 15 are the 2 that I want to be playing. I spent over 4 hours playing my game. Oh, did you do the completion route of it? I know. Oh, god damn it. Thanks, Ellie. No. Oh.
Take it easy. Everything's cool, man.
Yeah, penance is hell. Oh. Yeah, it's been fun watching other people play it.
Whoa.
It's just one of those ones that I remember having a hard time with it back in the day, and I don't want to try it again. Not right now, anyway. But yeah, so whenever I do another Final Fantasy, it's either going to be 8 or 15. We'll be doing both of them eventually, it just depends when it happens. Right, so this is actually the way that we needed to go, wasn't it? Because the staircase is over... Actually, wait, no. One of these ways has a staircase, and I can't remember which way it is. This way, here we go. Oh wait, no. Because that starts the next bit. Oh, thanks for the like, Callums. Got all works up. That's alright. Thanks for the chat. I hope you have a easy-ish, better day for you. We're doing some work. Thanks again for that sub. Let's slip that in there and pop ourselves in.
Let's see where this goes.
Alright, I'll have some Coca-Cola. Just need to
It's gonna be a tight fit, but
get to a spot where it's fine. Come on, jump down. Pappy's got you. Alright, let's do that while I have a sip of my drink.
there we go.
Wrecked, mate. I'm back, baby. Oh, hello, Mr. Nuts. We missed you.
I'm alright. You okay?
No! You scared the shit out of me!
Oh yeah, Ben, do you have the Tatami floors now? I saw the picture you put up, so I don't actually know if you already have it. Because I got one today. Where I sent you the samurai stuff, I couldn't send you anything else, so I had to wait for today, and I managed to actually just find one in the recycling box. So if you already have it, then I'll just leave it, but I thought I'd check in with you first. I got something to send me it. Okay, cool. I got the rest of the well, I don't know if there's feet for it, but I got the hot dog costume today to go with the wiener hat. So I'm nearly there with that outfit now. I need the wand. I've only got one because I got it from the fishing tournament. I do have star fragments to make one. Do you have any star fragments, Ben? I have yellow and green. If you want, I can check the recipe and possibly make you one. Because I have a recipe for like a bamboo wand. If you want me to if you want me to check it out, so you can get one. Oh well, yes, please let me know. I have over 10 yellow fragments. Yeah, I think I have 17. Because the other day, like, I noticed when I was playing it, I saw shooting stars. I was like, oh shit. So I sat there and I like I got like 40 stars wished on, but you can only get round about like roughly 20. So there's no point sitting there for ages doing it, because you won't get that specific amount. Never seen a Fallen Star Island. What you need to do is, if you play it late, look out for when Celeste is around. If she's there, it means there's going to be shooting stars. You'll also sometimes see your neighbours looking up at the sky. That's when they're there. They appear just sort of like randomly, and you can get them in like batches of like 5 or so. But yeah, I think the best thing to do is, if you get it eventually, is wish on 20. Because you have to look up in the sky, and when you see one, you have to press A, and it wishes on it. Do it for 20 of them, because it will just keep doing it permanently. But you can't get every single one. You don't get a star piece for each one. So just do up to 20, and then stop. And then the next day, you'll find star fragments on your beach, and you need to go into your building and then wait a bit and then go back out again after a little while, and there'll be more star fragments depending how many you manage to get. Because I noticed that not a lot of them were on my beach, and then when I went in the shop for a while and came out, there was more. Yeah, that seems to be the best technique for it. If I remember that, isn't it? Yeah, mine didn't spawn until the second day after I saw him. Wait, second day? It should just be the day after. I helped Gulliver out again the other day, and he gave me a stupid bloody outfit. Not even like a full one, just like a piece of clothing. I was like, I don't want a piece of clothing, give me a furniture piece. I did have red on my island yesterday though, so I managed to get another art piece. All of them were fake except from this one thing. Right, these are the fast ones. I don't need that. Nothing? Okay. Keeping it bricked. They're not really going to appear until I've actually turned on the generator. But I can try and pick up the key card, I think, before I turn on the generator. Okay. We want the brick. Yeah, there it is. No, 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 no. Right, I think we're good. Right, there was another stick though here, right? I could use that. Yeah, I was quite happy though when I saw the shooting stars though. Because I'd seen it like about a few weeks before that she was on my island and talking about it, but none were there, and I was like, yeah, as much as I like the game, I'm not going to sit around for God knows how long waiting for the stars to pop up.
Damn it.
Oh, God damn it. Oh boy, big boy, big boy. This is not the opportune moment I wanted. Alright, we're good. Oh shit, no, 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 no. Oh, did it. Oh man, sweet baby Jeebus.
So much for that. Yeah, finally.
Alright, shit. Right, medikit, wrapping up. Alright, let's create another medikit. Oh, we good. Kinda wish we had another, but like some more arrows. You know, it'd be cool if there was a game mode for this where you could only use arrows and like you could actually make them. I reckon that would have done pretty well. Oh, scrap. Oh yeah. Scrap. Yo, yo, hey Fnatic, how you doing? Aloy makes her own arrows. Yeah, Aloy does make her own arrows. That's one of the things that I loved about that game, is being able just to create on the go. Oh man, I love Horizon.
Here we go.
We got 193, so we could equip a lot. Just woke up, chilling. Nice. What will be your plans for today? Let's get the rifle fully upgraded. Actually, we can fully upgrade everything that we got so far. Nice, yeah.
This will be just fine.
Everything's upgraded. Nice. Alright. I'm going to swap out the shotgun for the bow. I know I've only got 2 arrows, but still.
Down. Finish it. I got it.
Alright, it says 4 here.
Nicely done.
Alright.
Bit.
Not today.
Yeah, I suppose I could use them. I don't know. I don't want to use the arrows. I've got 2, you know.
Make sure we didn't miss any more.
If he can just walk around and show me his back, then I can walk up and strangle him. That's one down. How many more we got? Is it 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okie dokie dokie. Or that way, because you can see it a bit better. Oh shit. You need to add more Panda pet choices, mate, to make it weird. I've been trying to think of stuff, but I can't think of what, like, anything to add. Like, there's all like these extra like ones that people have, and it's just not something that I would do. And then Twitch tries recommending some. They're like, how about ones that make you do push-ups? I'm like, no, not happening. Where are you? Oh, shit.
Don't do anything stupid. No, please.
That doesn't kill them. I'm pretty sure. God, no, thanks for the. Yeah, exactly. I do have the one to redeem the next game that I play, but until Last of Us 2 comes out, I'm keeping it off because obviously I'm trying to choose games that will fit in so that I'm not going to overplay and miss something. So until Last of Us 2 comes out, that one's staying off. But yeah, I'm in the process of trying to think of some more. I just need to get there. Right, time for Angry Papa Joel. Oh, I thought this was a cutscene bit. Damn it. Where am I putting this? Over here, okay. Right. Makes sense. I did find a streamer who had the one-hand gamer option, which was fun to watch, especially since it plays. Oh yeah, Mr. Don Killington, the person that we do co-op Sundays with, he used to have that, and we always done it during Escape from Tarkov, which is not a game you want to be playing one-handed. Oh, I need to press buttons for this. God damn it! I'm still drinking. Way to multitask there. Yep. Now we're gonna get angry at her for saving our life. How dare she?
Shut the hell out of this guy, huh?
Eyes closed is an option the streamer I watch has. I don't know how that would go.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what?
I'd watch that.
No.
Only for a few minutes, obviously.
I know it wasn't easy, but
It makes sense that it'd only be for a few minutes, but I don't know how it would work, because never mind, like, I'd die and then I wouldn't even be able to operate the menu. Never mind, like, I'd quit out the whole game.
Lead the way.
Let's get rid of those. This is an affiliate pet, right? Asking for a boomer friend. Oh, what? The channel points? I thought it was just free to all channels. It wouldn't make sense for it to be an affiliate thing, because obviously you're not getting like anything from it. You don't. There's not like the points work to anything.
Wait there.
You gotta get really.
Sure, Joel.
That doesn't make sense though, because it does. I would have play without glasses because I'm blind as fuck. Oh, I can play without glasses though. Mine's I can't see things far away. The screen isn't far away, but it also helps me with headaches where I'm always looking at a monitor. So obviously if I'm not streaming, I'm normally working, which means constantly looking at a screen there as well. Yeah, I haven't seen any channels without them. If it is an affiliate thing, then I guess that's a thing, but it just doesn't really make sense because you don't... It makes sense if it's an affiliate thing if you got something from it. Like if you got some sort of like... If channel points worked out as to some sort of small amount of money or whatever, then it would make sense for it to be an affiliate thing. I don't have channel points. Maybe it is then. I still think it's really weird though. Because it's not like a proper affiliate pay thing, it's a loyalty thing for people that watch your stream. So if there's people watching your stream from the day one that you start streaming, they should get the points to be able to, you know, use it.
We need to get back out, find that bridge.
So left hand, right hands while playing. But what do you mean though, in the sense of left and right hand? Do you mean in the sense of like if you're playing with mouse and keyboard, use the mouse in your left hand and the keyboard with the right? Yeah. I don't know, it's not a bad idea. I don't really tend to play games with mouse and keyboard unless I really have to, because I can't use mouse and keyboard. Or switch to Southpaw on controllers. Is that an option? Flipped? What? What's that? Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh, that is horrible. What the hell? Who made this an option in this game? What the No, 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 no. My brain can't let that out. No, 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 no. Who even made that an option on this game? Jesus. Right, okay. I think the thing is with that, not every control scheme has like a southpaw, right? I had some... maybe set them out for something. It's possibly. It's left-handed people. Oh, I understand that. I just mean like, as in the sense it doesn't make it clear. Is it? I'm sure it's definitely a thing though. It's fine. I had some trouble when I first switched because I was an Xbox player, but I'm also a piano player, so I had little less problems, I guess. Oh, vertically inverting the game for points. You're just trying to make me sad now. Inverting the game. But yeah, I mean, obviously, if anyone has any ideas of what they'd maybe like to see, sorry, you think about it. Ghost mode. What's ghost mode? Obviously, if anyone has any ideas of like extra things they wouldn't mind seeing in the channel points rewards, feel free to obviously drop them in the suggestions. I know it's plain notes, or if you just drop it in like the Discord in one of the channels and just tag me in it, and then I can note it and look at the possibilities. I'm always open to doing more and adding more for people.
I need you to listen to me.
I do. It's just that...
It might stop it that every so often I get the whole 10 dabs in a row. Nax, I'm looking at you. I'm still here, just super sleepy. Okay, Rubes. If you're really sleepy, why not get an early night? You want what dads do? No. No. Fuck. I dropped the controller. Wait. Where's Ross come out of it? Anymore? God damn it, people. I don't even know where I'm up to anymore. Oh, and Elliot. Oh, God damn it. Oh shit, I unplugged the...
How about a hand?
I unplugged the
You
headphones.
Sure you can trust me with that?
Ellie. Now push.
There we go. Oh. Release the Jabberwocky. Fucking hell. Shmeda can make her look like see-through and put herself on full screen, but you can still see the game. So it's just sort of kind of an overlay. Okay.
There, how's
I
that?
kind of get what you mean by that. We've been invincible on this stream before. Oh wait a minute, I can play the piano as well if I remember. Maestro! Oh, that's the most exercise I've had all lockdown. Well, as I saw you both in there anyway, how you doing, Elliot and Ross? I don't think I'm gonna let you slip by. Got it. I've clipped one too. Make sure to drop it in the Discord. I'm gonna keep that one on the side. Right. Morph, do you remember where Nev got to on this the other day? All good, dude. Been lurking for a while. How you doing? I'm really good.
Right now. I'm gonna jump down there and I'm gonna clear us a path.
I feel like it should be not
This is so
like a Thursday rather than a Tuesday, but
chance if you let me help.
I am.
it's not like we plotted this.
You can handle that.
Well, I sort of shot a rifle before, but it was at rats.
Rats.
She was way past this. Yeah, I just wondered how far I can catch up with her
It's
on
the
it.
same basic concept. Lift it up.
I remember when I saw her.
You're gonna lean right
Capital-
into that stock as it is gonna
No,
keep
Capital
going.
Building was way before this. She was in the full chapter.
Roll back. Grab it right there. Just hug it.
I don't think we're gonna get there tonight. Put that clip in the scope for you. Thank you, Rubes. Oh yeah, with the horses. Oh yeah, I'm far off that then.
I get in trouble down there. You make every.
I was curious how quick I might be able to catch up with her.
I got this.
I could probably get there tomorrow.
All right. Just so we're clear about back there, it was either him or me.
And this is where they start bonding.
You're welcome.
Oh. Right. I think. Might be able to get.
What the hell's he yapping about? Take a breath. Who's dead?
Whole crew. The 76 lookout guy. Some fucking tourists killed him. Kill all of them.
Hey man, I heard something.
I like that. He's like, he sees people get burnt to death. He's like, oh man, I think I heard something. Pretty sure you did, yeah. Ow, wait, what? know you're over there, you little shit. Poke your head up. Oh, wait, what? Go away. Ow, stop. Get him. Okay, so they don't know where to... That's alright. Ah, fuck. First death? I think that... No, that wasn't the first death. We died literally from the get-go, didn't we? When we tried getting past that a little bit and the bloke just shot us anyway. Yeah. That was a thing.
Good job, kiddo.
Alright, let's have a look. Shut his ass. Nah, I'm not gonna waste a booty shot. Yep. Can we tank this with a shotgun? Probably the worst decision, but... Oh, a Snickers bar. We're gonna bricking people. Wait, why can't I hit him? Why can't I hit him? There we go. I was gonna say, what's going on there? It physically wouldn't let me hit him. Oh.
Alright, come on down.
We're done. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think about it, I haven't played any Smite since Sunday. It's 2 days. Oh, the new Battle Pass might be out now. God damn. Oh.
How'd I do?
You're doing great, kiddo. Give her a little pat on the head, you know.
Something a little more your size. It's for emergencies only.
This whole situation's an emergency. Right? You know, what are you gonna do, huh?
Now the safety zone, do you know how to switch it off?
I do.
You gotta respect it. This is not...
You gotta respect the gun. Right, was there anything that I didn't have that I can pick up from around here? There was a Molotov on the floor, but I think they got rid of it when they loaded the cutscene. Which sucks, because now I can't get that Molotov. Damn it. God damn it, Bubba. Alright, okay. So... how are we gonna do this? Oh, I watched someone speedrun Demon Souls today while I was working. From like, I've been watching a lot of the old like ADGQ stuff and all that, and I was watching someone one from like 2016, and someone speedrun Demon Souls in 1 hour and 10 minutes. It's like weird watching Demon Souls again. I haven't played it in so long, and I only played it the once. I'm hoping the rumours about it being remade on PlayStation 5 is true, because I want to play that game again. Without the hassle of going through PlayStation 3. But yeah, watching them play it, like, it's weird how broken the magic is in that game. Because some of the magic just 2 hits every boss. Which I'm pretty sure is actually the case a little bit in some of the Dark Souls games, but I never done Magic Route. It just wasn't my thing. Using hexes in DS2 is pretty insane too. Yeah, I think the hexes was the ones that done it. Mafia 2 and 3 came out today. Yeah, Morph was saying about that, because you can buy them individually. I think I'll wait, and then if I'm going to get it, I'll get it as a pack. Although I still don't understand... I still don't understand why Mafia 3 was redone, because it was... It's not exactly an old game with bad graphics or anything. Yeah, on everything, Ben. Well, I don't think the Switch. Because, you know. But possibly. You never know. Right, I think we're good in that sense now. There might be some stuff. Mafia 3 is a definitive edition. Oh, what? So you just Mafia 3 with all the DLC? Which makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. They're all definitive editions as near as I could tell. Yeah, but I think... Is Mafia 2 actually redone so it looks more HD, or is it just that it comes with the DLC? There we go. It's HD. Okay, cool.
Alright, do your thing, Ellie.
If you were going to tell me that it's just that with DLC, then I wouldn't have been interested.
Stupid chain is stuck. Hold on.
I am.
But if it's... Mafia 4 was redone completely. Yeah, that's the one that I'm kind of intrigued about, because I never played Mafia 1. Mafia 2 is my favourite. Mafia 3 was good, but it just had too much repetitiveness throughout the whole game.
Help me open
Lift it up, girl. Thank you. Mafia loading screen took like 10 minutes. Was it 2017 that Mafia 3 came out? Oh no, not 2017, 2018.
Time to go to work.
Alright, Mafia 2 was a great game. It was. I really enjoyed the story in Mafia 2. Which is why I was glad that his character was in Mafia 3.
Oh shit, get down, get down.
I was just a bit sad that you don't get as much interaction with him as I would have liked. There are so many games I haven't played, including Mafia, and I've played Destiny. Is that Destiny 1 or Destiny 2? I've never really played either of them because I didn't like them. I couldn't get into it. So, I felt like it needed a free roam mode, but the story was good. You talk about Mafia 2, Ross? Or Mafia 3? What are we or Mafia 1? I'm not quite sure at this point. We're talking about so many games. Yeah, 2. You could free roam on Mafia 2.
It's just... Oh, man.
You just don't... If you just don't start the mission, you can free roam on it. I'm pretty sure you could, anyway. I remember driving about in it plenty of times without actually doing anything. Shit. Thank you. I think I played it wrong, but it's a very good game. It is a very good game. It leaves it on a... I mean, if you haven't played it at this point, it's just not even a spoiler. It leaves on a cliffhanger. I'm just going to leave it at that. But, yeah, Mafia 2 was great. It was the first one in the series that I played. I didn't try looking to play the first one because I didn't know what it was out on, so I just left it. Kind of regret it though, but I mean, if it's being remade, then I don't feel so bad about it because that means I can just get it and play it when it comes out. It's a win-win for me. I just kind of wish Mafia 3 had a bit more variety in it, rather than being the same stuff but repeated every time. The story for Mafia 3 was still good though. I tell you what then, Fanatic, as you were saying about obviously the many games that you haven't played, what's like the top 3 games that you haven't played yet that you want to play? Oh shit, it's this bit.
Driving through that area now. You gotta show up somewhere. You're lucky.
Free or free? Free is in 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. As Kiki would like me saying.
Close one.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Hey, you see that? Stop there.
Oh, they saw it. And that's why the bow's a great weapon. Don't you dare turn around. Thank you. Right, there's normally people in that shop down there. Okay. I keep an eye out for if there's any codes on them. Ellie, get out of the way! Hot diggity dog. I would say Arkham Asylum, Shadow Mordor, and Resident Evil 2 Remake. Okay. Yeah, good games. Good games. I've played all... I haven't finished Resident Evil 2 Remake because I watched so many people play it, I just kind of felt like it's not something I wanted to play. But I've added it to my stream list. So I will play that eventually. Shadow of Mordor I've played. I've also played Shadow of War. I would say Shadow of Mordor, the first one, is better. Shadow of War is incredibly repetitive. It gets... I found it to be, compared to the first one, it got very, very repetitive and very boring. Arkham Asylum I loved. I played all of the Batman Arkham games last year. And for some of it, I wore a Batman cowl. It was very hot. Yeah. Can I get this guy without that one knowing? Hey, goes a tedious side quest from an open world like Dragon... Oh, I did not like... I tried playing Dragon Age Inquisition, but I got so bored of that game within like the first 5 hours. Oh shit, they saw me. Alright, there's one more dude. Oh, there he is. Come on. I know you're there. Just pick your head up. Thank you. I mean, you know, try Shadow of War though. It's still an alright game. I just think there's too much repetitiveness in it. But it does some stuff quite well. I do like it still regardless. I just think it took a little bit too much of my time up. To what I was happy with doing. I can't remember if that takes me any further. When I first started streaming, I went for Dragon Age, which was a big mistake because I could barely do 2 hours before I almost bashed my skull on the table. Shadow of Mordor, perhaps it was. Yeah, Shadow of Mordor was the first one. Shadow of War is the second one. I really hope this isn't taking me forward. It's a ship door. Nice. I was a little bit worried there. Right, let's... make some stuff so I can pick everything up. Anyway, yeah, bring 6. Barely do 2 hours before I smash my skull on the table. I've been meaning to play Dragon Age games. I don't know if I do Inquisition. But 1 and 2, I do, happily. I finished 2 before, I've never finished 1.
Hey,
And yeah, I just sort of got bored with Inquisition, but I could maybe mod it
Okay.
if I play it on stream and just get myself into it then. First one I heard so many good things about, but I was way too focused into Farm and Destiny. Yeah. I tell you what, if you want some decent, like some good games, if you play it on, if you got like a somewhat good PC as well, look at getting yourself the Mass Effect trilogy on Origin. Mass Effect is one of my favorite game series
Almost there.
ever. They are... It's on the list actually. Oh yeah, you need to play it. If you're playing it on PC, you'll need some mods. Actually no, if you're playing controller then you'll be alright, but Mass Effect on PC doesn't have any controller support, which really weird.
Military.
Even the third one actually.
Yeah.
Wait for the remaster. If they ever remaster Mass Effect, I still don't believe the rumors. Until BioWare comes out saying it, I won't believe it.
They ain't kids no more.
I love those games, but we get this every year. They come out saying that Mass Effect's going to be remade.
You don't believe that.
I believe in getting out of this city. Come on.
They will. Oh, I'm sure that they will remake it, for sure. But I just don't think it's going to be soon. Like, we get this rumor every year. It's like the one thing that I'm always looking forward to on Mass Effect Day is a possibility that they're going to come out and announce the next Mass Effect game. Or that they're going to remaster the trilogy. Because it's not easy to get hold of either. Okay, I'll do mods, but I'm planning on playing it with a keyboard. Oh, it should be fine then, but there's still some mods. Mass Effect 1 on PC, there's a couple of levels that are bugged out. You need to use... I had to use a console command to fix it, but it made the game incredibly bright. But I played it without knowing mods for Mass Effect 1, so you should... There's probably a fix for it if you look for it. But there's the second mod that you can actually go onto, which I think is called... Oh, a big one! I think it's called Feros. It's like an ice planet. It actually crashes the game on the level. After Andromeda, yeah, maybe a welcoming. I met Rubes. Get some rest, my friend. I will message you when I'm off and that. Okay? Have a nice rest. You deserve it. I'll catch you later. You know what? I played Andromeda about a year after it released. So I essentially played the patched version of it without playing the broken mess that it apparently was when it first came out, and I actually thought it was an okay game. It's nowhere near as good as Mass Effect 1 to 3, but yeah, I enjoyed it. The only reason that I didn't play it when I done all 3 in a row was because I didn't want to. It's not been that long since I played Andromeda, so I wanted to give it a bit of a break before I did it.
You hear that?
I think I'm going to try taking them out just running it. We don't need to fight these people. I don't want to waste ammo. Can you look the other way, please? Right now I have 2, then I'll redo Inquisition after that. I'll start with Mass Effect, and I refuse to do Andromeda. No, seriously, do Andromeda. It is an okay game. Mate, can you just look the other way? I know what, I'm just gonna run it.
Move it! Some kind of military. Stay down.
Yeah, it wasn't received well at all because it did have issues. But I wouldn't say to skip it. I would still say play it. It'd be fine now because it's fixed. Oh. I tried to play on Xbox, reach your first planet and close the game. Honestly, the best ones are 1 to 3. But I still think it's worth playing. Obviously, still it's up to you. You know, no one's got to force you. But just at least play the first 3. For me, as a graphic, as a gameplay, I didn't feel like I was playing Mass Effect. Yeah, I get that. I know. It's definitely on the list. It's the worst one out of the lot, but it's still not a bad game. I think that's the key thing when it comes to stuff like that. It's like, it's always nice when games, you can say they're not great or they're the worst in the series, but they're still good. It just means the other ones are a lot better, and I like that, and that's Mass Effect. Mass Effect are awesome. When I played for it last year, it was the first time that I actually done Female Shepherd as well, on all of them. So that was fun. We romanced Liara. Oh, Liara.
We're okay. Nothing serious.
They're never going to pass the original trilogy anyway. Yeah. This is true. Everyone goes for her. The reason why I went for Liara, other than the fact that I do actually quite like her, is the fact that she's the only...
It's all right.
Actually, she's not even in the second one.
Lower.
There isn't a character who you can be with in all 3 games that's female and female.
And I saw you.
Liara's in 1 and 3. You do see her in 2, but you can't really sleep with her.
Survival of the fittest.
Jack is in 2 and 3. But those are the only ones. Samara you can't sleep with because
Henry.
You know she's not. You're not allowed to do that with the Saris. Not the Saris enforcers anyway, or what they were called. I can't remember the name.
How many are with you?
I love Mass Effect.
There were a bunch of us. Someone had the brilliant idea of entering the city, look for supplies.
When I streamed it, it took 3 times to get the suicide mission.
Scattered us. Now it's all about
Tali, Zora, Nima. Yeah, but she's not. You can't do female and female
Numbers and all that.
with Tali. She's only if you're male shepherd.
Could help each other.
Samara, no, but her weird daughter, yes, which actually ends the game if you do. Yeah. It's a good loyalty mission, that one.
Take us there.
Follow me.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry.
Yeah, there's not many lesbian options in Mass
No
Effect.
problem.
Maybe not in the first one. No, she's not in the second or third one either. Unless you mod the game. I think you can mod it to be able to do it. Alright. I've had some friendship for free. Really? Oh, still, you can't sleep with her in the first one, so it's pointless. When I wanted to do someone in all three. Plus, I still prefer Liara over Tali.
I promise someone I'd look at. I can appreciate that.
Should I open the door? Nice. Get all the scrap for whenever we get our next weapon, because we can't obviously upgrade anything right now anyway. Alright. How's her? I'm gonna do a Google. Yeah, I couldn't remember her being it. Best romance possible that I've heard of is You Pirate Witcher 2, everything with... There's not that many people that you can sleep with in Witcher 2. Not that I remember.
I really like
There is a few, not as many as one, and in Witcher 1 you can you get a special card for every woman you slept with. I loved it. All turned into old hags. That's pretty funny. So, it's like you're cursed. Pandas.
Everyone be quiet. Get away from the windows.
Only three can be romance in Mass Effect 1. Ashley, Kaiden, and Liara. Yeah. So I went with Liara because I wanted to do femshep.
Truck. It's been hounding us
Sleeping
since
with
we got
women.
in this day. Sam, what are you doing? Nothing. Get rid of it.
My backpack is practically empty.
What's the rule about taking stuff? It weighs nothing. The rule. What is it?
Now, if you could select and sleep with Rex and
Oh, come on.
Grunt, now that's something.
Or is this place? Close.
If you wait, you'll see Ellie pick up the toy. Come on, love, I know you're going to do it. I started to pick her up. Suspect something saucy. Oh, okay, right. Let's move these out. Let's get this up. Right, what is the next one anyway? Right. Let's find one. Eh. Ba, ba, ba. 16. Let's find Okay, right. I'll read number 16, which is the piece of shit. So, let me do. Get the music up, because this is never prepared. Oh Jesus, okay. Right. So this one is number 16. The piece of shit. Though some may like it and some no, I mean to tell a fabuleux. For I've heard many folks repeat, when fabuleux are short and sweet, compared with long ones they're less dreary. And so here goes now, hear ye, hear ye. A peasant sat some time before, now on a cushion filled with straw, scratching himself by the fireplace, with his wife sitting in her place. Across from him upon some thatch, right in the middle of a scratch, the peasant grabs his cock and balls, and looking at his wife he calls, "Hey woman, by your marriage vow, if you can tell, try guessing now. Just what I'm holding in my hand, she wasn't too far from him, and she's pretty uppity as well, may it roast in the fires of hell. You've grabbed your wiener, I surmise. Not so, I've got the sack that lies beneath it, says the peasant. Yes, sir. You see, you're not good at a guesser. The woman untruthfully reaches beneath her rapidly, as if she has to scratch her ass, and hanging there she finds a mass. What the okay, that's 3 of them. Right, okay. Let's just get rid of those. There we go. Right. I hate those. I don't get them. Right, so where is it? Right, the woman unobtrusively reaches beneath her rapidly, as if she has to scratch her ass, and hanging there she finds a mass. About the size of a small bean, and quickly, without being seen, she pulls it out by the hair and tells her husband, if I dare, to make a bet against you, sir, I'd wager what I'm holding here. Between my fingers, though you try, 3 times you can't identify. St. Martin help me, that's just fine. I'll bet a pennyworth of wine. I bet thus closed they gave their word, and his wife handed him the turd. He takes and rubs it to and fro. Between his fingers, is it dough? To me it feels a little soft. Now by my head you have got off. To a bad start the woman calls out loud to him, for that is false. 2 guesses left, the peasant racks his brains. By God, I bet it's wax. I can't imagine where you found it. What you suppose is quite unfounded. She takes him for a fool, she says. That only leaves you one last guess. The peasant's so afraid he'll lose, he puts it in his mouth and chews, and rolls it on his tongue a bit. God's holy blood, why is this a shit? Now I can tell, the peasant said. You got it this time, by my head. For shit it is, and that's for sure. You'll get the wine, I'll bet no more. With you, Satan's made you a sage, or else I'd have never lost our wage. That wasn't saucy, that was about some bloke eating shit. God damn. Alright then. Okay. Well. Yeah. That was good. It was good.
So where are the others?
I got it tricked me a little bit, because when it said that she pulled something out and snipped like a bean, I was like, oh hello. Oh. Are you coming, Pop? Free Pop. God damn it. No, I want the book. Be alright. Okay, come at it. Okay, where are you? You're over there. Okay. You alright, Babs? Cat's behind the monitor. I don't think that kills him. That just knocks him out, surely.
We did it.
Right, I need to look over here. That wasn't how I wanted to go planned. I got distracted by the cat there. That's fine.
Come on.
Right.
Up on this truck.
Alright, okay. Yeah, if you want the book, it's called The Fabulous. Or The Fabulous. I don't know how to pronounce it. 'Cause I suck with talking other languages, but yeah. I believe it's like The Fabulo. Got it. Hey, trouble.
Through this door. You sure it's safe being so close to them? And where'd you get that?
How's that, yeah?
It's back here.
Oh yeah, she's 14.
All right.
Oh, another note. Another nutty note. Right, okay. You look like you're having a fun time.
Here we are.
Cool. Go on then. Oh, hello, Puddin. Oh, look, cute cat. Hey, what's that? Hey. He's sniffing the book. Here you go. Do you want more room to lay down? Is that it? Be out of here in a minute. Alright.
Welcome to my office.
How long have you guys been holed up in here?
You can go. Put your
Few
skull.
days. Found a bit of food though. Here.
Blueberries. Found a whole stash of them. You want some?
No.
Hey man, relax. We're safe.
Why haven't you left?
Been waiting for the right opportunity.
Man?
Here. Check this out. These sons of bitches. Every day they congregate down there, guarding that damn bridge. Come nighttime, it's down to a skeleton crew. After sunset, that's our window. Most of them gone, sneak right past them.
That could work.
Oh, it'll work. It'll definitely work. Wow.
Alright, ready?
Ow!
Blueberry hurt.
It's been a while since that boy even cracked a smile. She doesn't seem bothered by all this.
So where were you heading?
Heard the Fireflies are based out west somewhere. We're gonna join up with them. Something funny?
Oh, it just seems like there's a lot of people putting their stock on the Fireflies these days.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that.
You don't know where they are, and you're just gonna drag him across the country to find them?
I tell you what, how about I worry about my brother, you worry about your girl.
I already am, mate.
Easy. We're looking for the Fireflies, too.
There is a lot of faith that they're putting in this one group, though.
There's an abandoned military radio
Yeah.
station just
I
outside.
know that they're like the only rebellious
Any survivors
group, so
are
it makes
supposed to
sense.
visit
Still.
tomorrow. You and your girl, you won't join us. It goes down tonight.
I guess we best rest up.
He says it's time to go.
It's time to go, people.
No, we're gonna be moving fast, okay? So no matter what, you stick to me like glue. Like glue.
Like glue. In case you didn't hear that, it's like glue.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, y'all stay close, okay?
Right. That's where I'm going to save it and end it for today. I think it's a good point. And carry on with it tomorrow. That one. Yeah. Yes, please. Cool. Alright. Got my Sekiro background there. Rightio. So. Let's turn that off. Booyah. Put that on. Put some music on. Oh, right, so that will do it for Tuesday's stream. In the meantime, no, I hate that Twitch automatically plays stuff when I open the hub. That's not what I want at all. Right. You know what, actually, let's raid Wibbly. I actually had a blast talking to him yesterday when we got off, was it yesterday? No, Sunday when we got off Nef stream. Right, Wibbly. Right, start raid. So, what I'm going to do is, thank you everyone for obviously tuning in tonight. I'm going to be back tomorrow with more of this. We'll see how much further we can get. Until then, if you haven't already, there is my socials and there is the Discord. If you've been lurking, you've enjoyed the stream, don't forget to obviously drop and leave a follow. So it's much appreciated. You keep up to date with what we're doing. And yeah, thanks everyone for tonight. Thank you again, C. Adams, for the sub. And thank you again, JC, for the host. I hope you have a good one. I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure to give Wibbly some live. He's currently playing Breath of the Wild.
You think T-Bit is the
And I think we can all agree it's a great game. So enjoy. Have a great one. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.